Shalom, Rastafari. Greetings. This is Wyndham Yadin. This is Ras Hyadonis, Tafari, the line of the tribe of LOJSociety. And this is a video about how one Ethiopian broke the Illuminati mind control. He was caught up. His name is Zerai. And this is Zerai right here. Okay, Zerai, he was marching with other parade members, and he was carrying a ceremonial sword, which he was to salute the Italian king. I think Victor Emmanuel was his name, the Führer, speaking of Adolf Hitler, and Il Duce, speaking of Benito Mussolini, at the grandstand. And these were some of those who were mind controlled by counterfeit Christianity and other means, and they were brought into the coerced, forced mind control service of what we can call, on one level, white supremacy, but it goes beyond just that. That's a cover story right there. It's basically Satanism, evil, and the Antichrist. And we're looking at these two Antichrists right here. This is Benito Mussolini and Adolf Hitler. They're strutting and they're swaggering. You know, that was their swag. Fascism was their swag. Benito Mussolini, he said, concerning him and his Antichrist cohorts, that they work for the moral and traditional values which socialists neglect and despise. Whatever that means. Here we see some other pictures of the fascist black shirts giving a dagger salute to visiting German dignitaries. This is from May 13th, 1938. Now, you have to recall that they invaded Ethiopia, the fascists, in 1936. And that's actually what started World War II. That's the real cause which the History Channel neglects. Their History Channel. Here once again is the Italian fascist dictator Benito Mussolini strutting his swag, his fascist Antichrist, Nazi, and swag, right? That's a swag right there. Well, let's go forward right here. Okay. We're going to touch on Zerai. The story of Zerai is quite interesting and quite telling. And once again, looking at a couple of these pics right here. So let's bring it forward to Zerai, right? To Zerai Deres. Right, now the events that took place, the fascist invasion of Ethiopia, was a fulfillment of this area of prophecy concerning the woman of the apocalypse. Who was the woman of the apocalypse and the dragon? And there's nothing new under the sun. And so what the Ethiopians at home and abroad and Beta Israel is facing in these latter day times of the times of the Gentiles is basically one and the same. So if we know our true story, our true history in light of the prophecy, we can see and know and be confident in the victory of good over evil, even today in the present time. So once again to Zerai Deres, right? This one Ethiopian who shows us that even though he was under the fascist Antichrist, counterfeit, religion of the whitewashed so-called Jesus, Jesuit Christ, that's how he got into following Benito Mussolini. And there were many careless Ethiopians then, as there are careless Ethiopians now. And this is also inclusive of the lost black sheep of the house of Israel, right, in this present time. So Zerai Deres, this is a picture of him, and we were able to link this with a website right here called Rastafari Discernment, right, Rastafari Discernment. Check it out, RastafariDiscernment.com. And this is from a page, History on the Lion of Judah statue. So let's touch on this right here because it's very important to understand true history, right? So it's no mystery what is happening in reality in this present day and time. This was posted by Wyndham on January 24th, 2015. Once again, this is from the site RastafariDiscernment.com, and it's the history on the Lion of Judah statue. And this is concerning how one Ethiopian broke the Illuminati mind control, and his name was Zerai. Right? So the Lion of Judah statue stands as a monument in the square in front of Addis Ababa, Ethiopia train station. In its complete glory, the golden colored statue of the Lion of Judah stands on a black granite pedestal. The statue was decorated with relief portraits of emperors, the Ethiopian emperors, Dagmawi Menelik II, Kedemawi Haile Selassie I, Negist Kedemawit Zodi II, Empress Zodi II I, as well as Aras Mekonnen Wode Mikael. Now, the lion statue, the Anbessa statue, the Lion of Judah, the LOJ statue, marks the foot of Addis Ababa's Churchill Avenue. The LOJ statue, the Lion of Judah statue, it signifies Ethiopian Hebrew culture, or the fulfillment of Amos 9:7. Are ye not as the children of the Ethiopians unto me, O children of Israel? It reads in part. And it has a very interesting Ethiopian Hebrew history. Just before Emperor Haile Selassie's coronation in 1930, the lion statue was erected. In 1935, it was stolen by the Italian occupiers, or the fascist Antichrist occupiers, and it was taken to Rome, Italy, where it was erected in front of the Vittorio or Victor Emanuele II monument. During the 4th anniversary of the Italian Empire's proclamation, or the fascist proclamation, Adolf Hitler chose to visit Rome, Italy, and attended the celebratory parades alongside the fascist dictator Benito Mussolini and King Victor Emmanuel III. Numerous soldiers from Italy's fascist African sellout kiss-ass empire, because these were the traitors, as they are traitors today. They were part of the Black Devils. They marched in attendance, including a young Eritrean named Zerai. And Zerai is the Ethiopian the Eritrean that showed the way to break the Illuminati mind control. He broke it. But let's go into his story so you'll understand why we say what we say concerning this Eritrean whose name was Zerai. Now, Zerai was marching with other parade members carrying a ceremonial sword, which he was to salute the king, Victor Emmanuel, the Führer, Adolf Hitler, and Il Duce, douchebag Benito Mussolini. At the grandstand, as the parade of soldiers marched past the Vittorio Emanuele II monument, Zerai, he glanced up, and to his shock, and no doubt awe, he saw the golden Lion of Judah statue. He saw the LOJ statue. In Zerai's perception, the Lion of Judah statue stood and presently stands as a symbol of the ancient Ethiopian Hebrew monarchy. That prophetic word from Amos 9:7. Are ye not as the children of the Ethiopians unto me, O children of Israel? And he recognized his ancestors, the price that was paid, right, by Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christos, and that his ancestors owed a long and a strong allegiance to this spiritual and actual truth. To witness and see the LOJ statue, the Lion of the tribe of Judah statue erected as a war booty, right? As loot and booty of this war, right? Against Christ and his kingly character, Kedamawi Haile Selassie, in the heart of Rome, Italy. This just became too much for him to bear. And it kindled with angers of and tears of anger. He promptly drew his sword and killed and wounded as many antichrist, douchebags, fascist Italian military officers. In some time, Zerai, Deres, he was shot and he was killed. Yet, maybe what he didn't recognize was that he was the first martyr and even the first Ethiopian, Eritrean, if you please, to break this Illuminati, satanic, this Jesuit Christ, Antichrist, mind control. He was able to break it. He broke it. And it was all because when he beheld the LOJ statue, when he beheld that sign and that seal of Christ and his kingly character, and he recognized what him and others had done. Now that brings us forward here to the last concluding parts of this very interesting testimony. The LOJ monument, the Lion of Judah monument, it remained in Rome for several decades. In 1960, after long negotiations, the LOJ statue was re-erected on the day of the Lion of Judah statue's arrival. Kedamawi Haile Selassie Moa Anbesa Za'im Negedi Yehuda, the conquering Lion of the tribe of Judah, Haile Selassie the first, elect of God, King of Kings, Negus Neges Za Ethiopia, was present in military uniform to salute and to pay tribute to Zerai Deres. Following the 1974-75 rebellion against the conquering line of the tribe of Judah by the careless Ethiopians, even the Derg regime, they even decided, to remove the LOJ statue, the Lion of Judah statue, once more, as it resembled to them in their mind control, a monarchist empire, because they were under some socialism, Gentile propaganda. However, due to the elderly association of war veterans, the Arbeños, the patriots, they appealed to the Derg to consider the memory of Zerai Deres and his martyrdom and his sacrifice. The act made by the veterans, the Arbeños, the patriots, it saved the LOJ statue, the Lion of Judah statue. And it stood in its imperial Ethiopian Hebrew glory as a testimony. Are ye not as the children of the Ethiopians unto me, O children of Israel? Through the socialist, pseudo-communistic Derg regime. And brothers and sisters, it even stands today. The Lion of Judah, the LOJ statue. And we remember Zerai Deres. May Jah have mercy on your soul. Shalom. Dana Yistaling. Fraternal greetings.